Hi guys, I'm going to do a tutorial today using just Elf and Sigma, and yeah, so I better just get started. So the first thing I'm going to use is Elf Tone Correcting Concealer, and this is in the shade Rosy Beige. And I'm going to just apply it with doe foot applicator, and I'm going to apply some under my eyes, on any redness I have, a little bit around my nose and on my chin. And I'll be using Sigma's concealer brush F75 to blend it out. And this was really warm because it's been laying next to my computer. But that's kind of a good thing because it really melts the products. And now, this concealer isn't the best coverage concealer, but for the summer I really like to have really light makeup, so I'm not going to use any foundation or anything. I'm just going to use a little bit of concealer where I need it. Then I'm going to be using Elf's Elf's Mineral Booster, and I'll just get a little bit into the lid, and I'm going to grab Sigma's tapered face brush F25 and just get whatever's in the lid, swirl it into the brush, and I'm going to apply it where I got my concealer and on the rest of my face to mattify it, because if I want a glow, I'd rather add it myself than to get it from the powder that I'm using all over my face. So next thing for the face is to grab Elf's powder and blush brush F10, which looks like this, and I'm going to go in with Elf's contouring, blush and bronzing powder, and I'm going to grab the blush first, and I'll just be applying that here. So on the apples of my cheeks, and a little bit onto the cheekbones and upwards. So I'll be doing that to both sides. Then I'll go into the bronzer, and I'll try to just get it on one side, and I'm going to put it on the hollows of my cheeks, blend it in with the blush and upwards to the temples, and do the same thing to the other side. And I'm going to go back in with the tone correcting concealer, and I'm just going to get some on my eyelid. I'm going to use it as a primer. I have the Elf primer as well from the regular line, but I forgot it at my dad's, so just going to do this one, and I'm just going to blend it out with my finger because I found that's the easiest way to do it, and it also melts the product kind of into my skin. Okay, so then I'll go in with Sigma's blending brush, and this is the E25, and it's a little dirty, but it doesn't matter. And I'm going to go in with this peachy shade here. So I'll just get a little bit on that on the brush, and I'm going to use that as my lid color. And the reason I'm using this brush is because Sigma, in the professional kit that I have, there is no like regular sized shader brush, so I find it's just easier to use this. And for a light wash of color, I really like to use like blending brushes and stuff anyways. So that's it for like the color. I'm just going to grab a little bit more just because these don't apply as much color as a shader brush would. And I'm going to apply my highlight, and I'm going to use the large fluff brush, which is the E50, and I'm going to go in with the white shade here, which is like nearly, I think it is matte, but I'm going to go in with that one. And this brush is shading a little bit on me, which really annoys me. And I'm going to go in under the brow bone and blend it in with the light shade, and grab some more and go into the other side. And since I'm going to use shimmery lid color and crease color, I like to keep my highlight matte. And I'm going to grab this brush, which is the small tapered blending brush E45. I'm going to grab a little bit of the white just on the tip of the brush and apply that as my inner corner highlight. And all of the 12 shades in the Beauty Encyclopedia are also in the quads. So I think this top is the drama quad, and this is like butternut or something. And I'm going to grab next this shade, just get it on and put it in my crease. And all of these colors are a little powdery, so you want to make sure that you get the excess off. So I'm just going to get back in with that one. And this looks nearly matte on the brow there, on the brow in the crease. There are some shimmers in there, but they don't really transfer to the brush. And even less from the brush to my skin. So, to the second eye. And I know you can't really see what I'm doing because of my fringe, but you can see it on the other side. So it's a little bit darker here, so I'm going to grab a little bit more and work it in my crease again. And then I'm going to go back into the darkest shade, like the darkest brown, not the black color. This one, just get a little bit on the tip of the brush. And I'm going to get that on the outer V, like that. And like that. And then I'm going to blend it out and a little bit into the crease as well. So that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. I feel like the light is kind of washing one of the sides out, so I also got something here. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to bother, but it kind of annoys me. Okay, so there's kind of gone. Then I'm going to go in with this brush, and this is the flat definer brush, and it's the number E15. And I'm taking the black shade, and I'm just going to use this as a eyeliner, so I'm just going to get that on the tip of the brush, and I'm going to press it near my lash line. Like that. And if you want to make the line more diffuse, you can just go in with a blending brush, but like that. You can see I have more liner on this side, so I'm just going to go back in. And I feel like sometimes I'm blocking the camera with mirrors, so I'm really sorry for that. So, like that. Just going to get a little bit on the inside corner and going with the small tapered brush and the lightest shade, like the peachy shade that I used at the first, and I'm going to blend the liner a little bit out. Just to make it a little bit less noticeable. Not really much, but just a little bit. So again, this is the small tapered blending brush. I don't know if I told you. So when I've done that, I'm going to go in with the mascara, and this is the lengthening and defining mascara. And it's also by e.l.f., of course. And I'm just going to apply a little bit. And I'm not like a huge fan of this mascara, but it's the only e.l.f. mascara I have, so I'm just going to be very careful. And I feel like I always poke my eye with this one, so that's kind of annoying. And I'm just going to apply it to my top lashes and not on the bottom. So the last thing is a lipstick. And this is e.l.f.'s lipstick in Classy. It's just a really light, cool pink. And I'm just going to apply it in the middle. And I'm going to blend it out with Sigma's lip brush. And this is the, I think it's it's L05. Looks like that. And it's like the retractable one. And I'm going to blend it out. So these lipsticks, they're not like drying, at least not for me, but I feel like they kind of they show really well if your lips are chapped. And once again, I'm going to get the white on a finger and I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow. And if you want to, you can also go in with the white, just a little bit of it, and put it on the middle. But if you have chapped lips, it'll show up even better if you put powder on your lips as well. But that's the finished look. And I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.